Hey, ScisorTech here with another game for you on World of Warships in my Shimakaze. This one on North, one of my favorite maps to play, well, basically any ship on, really. It's got all the features I need on here. I like my spawn point. And we really have quite a few tier 10s to pick on here. So go up here and see if I can't get a better angle on some of their battleships as they disembark from the spawn point. As close as I like to get with this thing so that way they don't have reaction time to get away from my torpedoes. I really like to consider getting the 15-kilometer torpedoes that do about, I think they do about 30,000 more damage per. I don't know if that would get me more out of a game or not. I mean, because it seems like I can hit ships that are further behind more often than, you know, one would think. Here we got a couple of ships that look very nice and juicy. This guy don't look like he's been moved very much, so then he starts moving, so I can go ahead and decide to switch targets. This guy's just coming out of spawn, really, so he's not really, probably not expecting me, and he's definitely not aware I'm here, but he probably knows that he's been detected, so. Nice tight group. Gonna make it hard if he turns into them to miss them all completely. And it looks like he just fired at somebody, so he is probably slightly distracted, but he is probably hearing the torpedo alarm about right now. And he eats 4. Now maybe if I had had them other torpedoes, maybe that would have took them down, maybe not, but I don't know. I've got them unlocked. They're like 3 million silver to install. Now once I install them, I could just switch back and forth, but I just don't really want to spend 3 million silver on something that I might not like. I will eventually, but I've got other things to do with 3 million silver right now. Yeah, torpedoes are just about reloaded. I really can't wait until they bring out some new maps. That's, if you ask me, that's what they need more than anything right now, is more new maps to break up some of the monotony of the game. It's just, you got some maps that are for higher tiers and some maps that are for lower tiers, and really is getting kind of old playing the same old stuff. I mean, I like some of them, but some of them I dislike. I got my second set of torpedoes off and heading in. Once again, tight grouping, a good little bit of a stagger, so these torpedoes are going to crisscross each other. In all hopes of, by the time they get to them, there's no way they can avoid them. That's the whole idea here. Trying to finish off this Iowa. Oh, I do believe I fired at the Montana. And this Iowa right here is really looking nice, but it's just a bad angle on him. Because just where he's heading right now, he's subject to turn at any minute, and it takes a long time for these to load up. Yep, and there's another torpedo hit. That would have been on about 2 torpedo hits. I'm pretty sure he's pretty upset. And if you're wondering, I use Aslan's mod pack on this. It gives you a good damage counter. It's up in the top corner there, and some other features, mini-map features. Also allows you to pick your aiming point, customize that, and get it to where you like it. It doesn't give you no advantage in the game. They're purely aesthetics. See, he turned. I really shouldn't have fired at him. Either that or I should have fired a staggered spread. Well, he went down there just about full health, and it looks like he's taking a pretty good beating down there anyway. The game couldn't be any more even right now. He's not looking too healthy. However, I do still have about 25 seconds to load before I'll be ready to fire again. He's taking a beating himself. It's really one that you don't want to waste your torpedoes on. Looks like I did it anyway. I only fired one spread at him, and basically because that right there was what was going to happen. I knew it was. I was just trying to send a little insurance that way.
Engine boost activated.
Meanwhile, we'll head down here and see if we can't catch this group. I was just looking at seeing, well, if these torpedoes continue their course, are they inbound to hit anything? And they're not really. But we have plenty of targets down here. Des Moines, Zao. Plenty to put them on. These guys are really just maneuvering too much for me to really want to mess with.
Engine boost deactivated.
We'll fire some in there, however. See if I can't catch some of them coming through that gap. They tend to slow down when they get right there at the mouth of that gap over there. They either want to be able to back out or see what's going on before they go through it. And it looks like we got plenty on the other side, so they're just going to want to mess around the mouth of the gap. And there's a Montana right there sitting still. And these are looking nice. And Montana is not moving at all. He is sitting there, so he is. If he's got any in line for him, then he's pretty much. The turrets will get out of these, or should anyway. However, that one in the background there may not. Well, he looks like he's about dead anyway. But yes, he's got. Montana's going to take 1, 2. 2 for you, sir. Wow, there we go. It did it. One of them torpedoes went through there and took out that enemy cruiser.
Victory is in sight.
I need this turret's gone. Don't want to get spotted. That's it. Go ahead, finish him off. There we go. Montana's back on the move. And I'm loaded again. Oh yeah, another nice tight group. Good stagger. And if he's not turned by now, there's just really no way of avoiding this. This is just mere formalities now. Everything's done but the paperwork. And a little bit of flooding, and there you go.
We destroyed an enemy battleship.
That put us right on up there, so the game's just about over. But yep. I think this little destroyer has made many people break their keyboard. All right, well, here's the end plates. 397,617 silver, 3,700 experience, 2,500 base experience. Hope you enjoyed the game. Appreciate you watching, and we'll see you next time.